Right, so this is not a repair video. This is more of an instructional video. Mother-in-law, as you can see, I've got it torn apart. 2001 2000 Pontiac Bonneville. Got the compressor replaced, but then my air would only blow out here or, underneath the floor. Wouldn't blow out any of the vents. Okay? Doing some research, I found that, could be actuators, so I went ahead and accessed this actuator here. Took the glove box off. Right there, you can see all the 7mm nut driver is what I used. You can see right there I've got the temperature, internal temperature sensor spliced. Probably not the best way to do it, but I don't care. So I took this, you can see, goes up here. It's bolted up here. This one really isn't that bad to get to. I took it out, took it apart, found out that it, a broken gear is a likely culprit. So I took it out, I played with the damper, and it was working just fine. But when I plugged it in and I tried working the controls, nothing happened. I didn't see the actuator, I didn't see the spline moving. So I got over to this actuator, which is, oh God, this one. It's a lot more difficult to get to. Somewhere up in that area. Yeah, it's a booger to get to. Same thing. I had it plugged in. There's the temperature sensor, and I've got the right there on my hand. That's for the actuator. Again, the spline did not move. I found it, and of course I opened it up. No broken gear. So I found it really hard to believe that the that both actuators just died, and I couldn't find anywhere on how to test to see what kind of voltage I should be getting. I could have stuck a meter in there, but am I getting the right voltage? I don't know. So I went to a wrecking yard and I got me a new control unit here. You need to be very careful because you can see on this one, it just pops in. Okay, there's some little retainers right there. The one on top broke and the one over here broke. Okay, this one did not. I got this for 15 bucks. You can get them on the Amazon aftermarket for, $150, whatever. I don't know if this is the fix yet. I don't know if this is, I don't know. It still may have to go into the shop to get diagnosed as far as what the issue is. There's nothing that says that this unit here is any good. So anyways, but I wanted to show you what you're looking at if you go to disassemble this, because I had a hard time. And this bezel here that sits right here, this whole bezel, that's just snapped in. Okay, it's just snapped in, and of course you've got your trip and whatever right there. This piece right there sits pretty much right there. Okay, it's just got a plug on the back of it. Okay, when I unplugged it, it broke. Now your bezel, right, there's two spots up here. You can see there's one. It's a little retainer. There's another one over on the other side. You're gonna tilt this wheel down like that. Okay. You've got these little guys, okay? And all it is that's what it looks like. You're gonna push that center pin in, and then it'll pop out. That's all you gotta do. And then of course hold on to these, and then yeah, the whole bezel just pops off, and like I said, this piece just pops out. When I pulled the piece out here out of the car, I had to move the shifter, but when I went to the wrecking yard, of course you can't move the shifter in the wrecking yard, so And these tabs did not break off when I was in the wrecking yard. It was actually easier to get to. But it pulled out without having to move the shifter. So that's what I've got going on here. Again, this is not a repair video. This is more of an instructional video. If you have a 2000, 2001, because this came out of a 2001, if you have in that realm, Pontiac Bonneville, that's what you're looking at as far as having to do some of the stuff that I did. And that's the only reason I'm covering this, because, you know, I couldn't find anything online with this stuff. Maybe I'll do an update as far as if this actually did repair it. Really, all I got to do at this point is plug in my actuators on either side, play with the controls, and see if the actuators move. And if they do, then, you know, that's good. So that's the next step. But that's, so far, I just wanted to let everyone know, if you've got a Pontiac Bonneville and you got to do some troubleshooting, what you're looking at doing to get in here. So obviously, if you're going to change out the factory stereo, it's going to be really easy. It looks like it's just a double DIN unit. So that looks like it's really, once I pull the bezel off, it's really easy. It looks like it's got retaining clips too. So that looks really easy to replace. I'm not replacing the stereo on this, but it would be really easy to do at this point. So if my mother-in-law decides she wants to put a new stereo in here, first I'll shoot her and then I'll do it. So that's what I got over here. All right. So good luck, and let me know in the comments if this actually did help you, or maybe I missed a step. I don't know. All right. Thanks.